Hey guys, Krish's Crispy Tech here, and today I have a full tutorial on how you can make a professional hyperlapse with some basic tools and Adobe After Effects. In case you didn't know, a hyperlapse is a time lapse where the camera focuses on one target, usually a large object or building, and pans around it, resulting in a fascinating video. Creating a hyperlapse from start to finish is no easy task. It will take a lot of time and effort. However, as you can see, the end result is very much worth the trouble. Let's jump right into it and start with the materials and preparing the scene. In addition to a camera, you'll be needing a piece of chalk or something to mark out points, a ruler to measure the distance between those points, a tripod to hold the camera in place, and finally, something to capture. Start by locating a clear area where you can make marks and pan your camera across. Start by marking points across this area, turning and curving as you see fit. I chose to make my points 1 inch apart, but you may want to distance them differently. Keep in mind that 1 point equates to 1 image or frame. Place your tripod so that the front 2 legs are parallel with the path of the points. Line up your camera so that the center focuses on a single point on your building or object. Take the image, move on to your next point, adjust so the center lines up. Repeat until you've gotten through all of the points. Shoot, move, adjust. Shoot, move, adjust. Shoot, move, adjust, etc. Once you've imported your still images into Adobe After Effects, drop them all onto a new composition. Make sure the still duration is set to this value and leave all other settings the same. Now go to your composition settings in the composition menu and set your desired frame rate. I chose 23.976 or 24 frames per second. Drop this composition into a new composition and set your desired dimensions. I chose 1920 by 1080 pixels. You'll then need to scale down your image to fit the frame. You can do this easily by holding Shift and dragging one of the corner pins inwards until it lines up with the edge. Next, go to the Tracker tab on the right and choose Stabilize Motion. Use a tracking point that stays on screen, preferably the one you use to take pictures of the scene. I'm using the roof point of this library building, just as I did when I took the pictures. At this point, you can either trust After Effects to do the tracking for you, or you can go through it frame by frame to make sure it doesn't run into any issues. As you can see here, I ran into some obstructions through my tracking, so I did some guesswork to get around them. After you've completed all of your tracking, hit Apply in the Tracker tab and OK in the pop-up box. Make your video overlap your frame so that the black bars do not appear on the edges as you scrub through the timeline. As you can see, the video is now tracked to pivot around a single point. To further stabilize it, drop this composition into a new composition and apply the Warp Stabilizer VFX effect to it. Let it analyze and then hit Apply. If you are happy with the results, go ahead and render it out. If not, go through the process one more time, creating a new composition, applying Warp Stabilizer, and once you're finally happy, go ahead and render it out. This is my final result. With a little bit of time and effort, you can turn any boring old time-lapse into a superb hyperlapse like this, or like this. Thanks for watching. I hope this tutorial was helpful and easy to follow. If you haven't already, check out my top 3 ways to time-lapse video. Be sure to thumbs up this video if you liked it, and please consider subscribing. Thanks.